I think this forum is very, very important to bring together the different expertise that is very much needed to actually guarantee what we consider quality alternative care for children. So what this forum brings is like the expertise at all stages and levels of like strengthening families, trying to prevent that children have to be separated from their families, then ensuring that if children are going into alternative care, that there is specialized offer of the range and type of care. So not just like one type, but that there's the assessment of the specific needs of a child, be it foster care, be it small residential care, be it like a type of like for young people of like care to help them on their way to transition to adulthood and autonomy, be it temporary, trying to reintegrate the child with the family. And then having the expertise here at this forum of specialists from the academic area, judicial experts, judges, child protection specialists, mental health specialists. This is a huge wealth that is very much needed to really create what we consider quality alternative care and reassess existing care and in what way it can or should improve to ensure the best care for every child. So my area is the area of advocacy and strategic communications. So of course, I see everything through the lens of also ensuring that we engage with all the different stakeholders, the different people we need to engage with to ensure the best care of children, to ensure that there's awareness in society of issues within families that we need to address with early interventions to prevent that children have to be separated from their families. And I think what this forum can also, and the debates we have here can also ensure is that we need to mobilize more towards the different stakeholders involved, like governments, authorities, to increase the understanding that early interventions addressing specific root causes in families, be it mental health challenges, or be it challenges because of economic difficulties and situations, be it domestic violence, other problems that intersect, that early intervention is ultimately for the benefit of everybody, for the benefit of society, for the benefit of the individual child, of the individual family, but also for society. For instance, when we speak about mental health, there is a growing awareness now, which we appreciate. But it takes really early intervention, and there are great models, and SOS Children's Villages is exploring these with member associations and different partners to strengthen families through early intervention and also through interventions that include lay professionals. So not necessarily directly involved in psychologists, but models where lay professionals are trained to help families also find their own solutions to their problems. This can have a huge impact when it comes to strengthening families so that ideally children don't have to be separated, but also that they don't have to face problems that are accumulating, leading to worse mental health impacts, and ultimately to the need to refer to specialists, which again increases the costs. This is one example that shows that early intervention has a lot of benefits, and this is something what we still have to kind of convey to governments, to authorities who make the investments and who are also responsible to invest the resources to address these issues. Then another issue that can also come out of debates from this forum is to really leave no child behind and to ensure that we look at every child as a child first and foremost and not at the child's background or status. And coming back to the advocacy focus, specifically when it comes to children in migration, we still see that there's a very different treatment because of their status and background. So children in migration go through the asylum system and are often not allowed to directly access the type of alternative care when they are unaccompanied that other children can access. And this is something where SOS Children's Villages Portugal and other associations here involved have already done great work in providing accommodation and solutions for unaccompanied youth, and also helping them on their on their path to adulthood, in the transition to adulthood. Because then again, when we speak about care leavers, young people leaving care for whom the support stops at 18, they face many challenges. But if we speak about the young people in migration transitioning to adulthood, they face additional challenges because they lose the child protection, so to say, and are suddenly treated as adults, which many times means they risk to be deported to a country they hardly know, or where they are possibly not safe. So this again is a major barrier for them to build their lives, and it has a massive impact on their well-being because it's a constant fear. So this again is something where the discussions here of the different experts can help strengthen how we advocate also towards authorities, governments, to ensure they understand the need to allow every child to grow up in safety, to build their lives also beyond the age of 18, to guarantee them a residence and the possibility to grow their skills, find training, and build their lives in our societies. So in SOS Children's Villages, we are increasingly speaking about genuine, meaningful child and youth participation, which is very important. And the experts we're discussing this with today and also outside of the event today all emphasize this point, and that participation cannot be just ad hoc. Participation, genuine participation, if it comes to the programs of SOS Children's Villages, it really needs to start in the child's everyday life, also when children are very young. It is not like defined by a certain age. And it starts with like little everyday tasks where children can participate, decisions about their everyday life, very simple things they decide about their life. And then as they grow older, of course, trying to also inform them about not only their rights, but also like how to participate, like how are debates that adults have at policymaking level relevant for their lives, and ensure that they have the spaces to come in and share their thoughts and visions. And there's often the saying that children are our future. They're not just our future, they're also here today, and it's about also the here, now, and today. However, the participation part is also not just about the programs of SOS Children's Villages or the direct work we do, but it's very much about actually also, again, our engagement with other stakeholders. It is very important that schools understand, the educational system understands the value of teaching children about their rights. To teach children about their rights at an early age, which ultimately helps the empowerment of children, including to teach them what are boundaries, what are adults not allowed to do to them, in child-friendly, easy to understand language. So even young children can understand this very well. There are ways of teaching them about their rights without making it complex. And this is really essential to empower children and empower all children. So we speak usually about children without parental care and in families at risk. But again, it is also about peers to understand what might be the difficulties of their other peers that they have, which again can help to prevent bullying, which can help to increase understanding among peers themselves. So the educational system is very, very important in empowering children, in facilitating their participation, which has to happen really also through rights education. And then of course, as children grow also in different areas, it is very important that like debates that seem complex at political level, that those authorities and stakeholders at political level provide information in child-friendly and youth-friendly language, and also help to establish processes. So not just individual ad hoc events where children participate, but processes that allow children and young people to genuinely contribute also in the longer term in decision-making processes about decisions and laws that affect their lives.